Which choice completes the text with the most logical transition? In his 1925 book, The Morphology of Landscape, U.S. geographer Carl Sauer challenged prevailing views about how natural landscapes influence human cultures. Sauer argued that instead of being shaped entirely by their natural surroundings, cultures play an active role in their own development by virtue of their interactions with the environment. So the text highlights how Carl Sauer challenged prevailing views about natural landscapes' influence on human cultures, and then it goes into more depth about how he does so by stating his specific argument. So the connection between the two is that the second sentence goes into more depth about what was mentioned in the first sentence, claimed in the first sentence. So, A. Similarly, this is incorrect because although these two sentences are similarly implies that this would be a separate statement about how Carl Sauer challenged something else. But this is not the case because the second sentence is an elaboration of what was said earlier. So A, similarly, wouldn't make sense here. B, finally. This is incorrect because finally implies that the second sentence is serving as a conclusion of what was said in the text. But this is not the case because the second sentence serves to elaborate or to go into more depth about what was said earlier. So B, finally, is incorrect. C, therefore. This is incorrect because therefore does not properly highlight how the second sentence goes into more depth about what was said in the first sentence. So C is also incorrect. D, specifically. This is the correct answer because specifically shows how the second sentence will go into more depth or more information about what was said earlier. And because this is the case in this text, D must be the correct answer.